everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are doing a mod bundle, or like a mundle, because it's Monday and it's a mod bundle. But anyways, we have 4 mods that we're going to be checking out today, and I'm super excited. And I'm super excited for all of these mods. There's just 4 of them, but the first one is a functional wall phone. I don't know if you guys remember, but in The Sims 2 and 3, I don't know about The Sims 1. I never played The Sims 1 because when The Sims 1 came out, I wasn't even alive. But this is a functional wall phone where basically, in the name of it, you can have a phone on your wall and it is functional, which is great. And it's by a winged llama, and they make incredible CC as well. So if you are like me and like custom content furniture, they make incredible CC, as well as this incredible mod that we're about to check out. Then we have one by Missouri Yuki, but also Scarlett was the original creator, and then Missouri Yuki took it over, which is the SimCity Loan mod, which is incredible. If you are like me and can be impatient about money, you can now take out a loan. This mod has been out for a while, so I would assume that by now everyone kind of knows about this mod, but it is still one of those mods that I think should be in everyone's game, because it just, some days you just don't feel like having to work for the money, so you can just take a loan out, buy a new house, pay it back, And then the next mod, 2 mods actually from Lot 51, are the Doorbell mod and the Sunrise Alarm mod, which is, the Sunrise one is my favorite, because having alarm clocks in The Sims is like a game changer, because your Sims will actually get up in time. But anyways, let's get in this mod review and see how these mods work in game. All right, so we're in game, and I figured the first mod we could start off with is the SimCity Loans, because it's pretty self-explanatory, but I don't have to go into build mode just yet. So we're gonna go to the computer as always, and you should see a little tab right here titled SimCity Loans. With this mod, you have a range of options of how many loans you can take out. You can take out one for 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 25,000, 250,000, which is a lot, 5,000, 50,000, and 500,000. Like with anything, if you take a loan out, you do have to pay interest on it, and obviously pay it back. So just be careful of how much you take out, because you are given a couple different options within the mods. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one for $1,000, and you can click either 12 payments, 24, or 36. Now, the more payments that you take, the less the payback will be. If you take 12 payments, you'll have to be paying a little bit more back than if you did 24 or 36, if that makes sense. I always do 12 payments, but also make sure that your Sims have enough income in their household to pay back that loan. But I would say about 100% of the time you can get guaranteed for the loan, which is a little different from the Sim National Bank mod, where you just can't get approved. Like right here, we got approved for the loan. Rebecca's got the loan application completed. She must repay this loan plus 5% interest before taking out another loan. So you can't just take out 2 loans. So be careful on the price that you take out. But once you do get that loan, you can go into your inventory and you will have this book. Now, this cannot be sold or deleted until this loan packet is fulfilled. You do have a couple options. You can do a full repay, or you can make a payment of 86 simoleons, I believe 12 times. So if I made a payment right now, I would be good until, you should get a buff saying that your sim is good, but it says Rebecca has made a payment. So now when we check back here, we have 11 payments left, and we can make a payment of 86. Now, I'm pretty sure if you could choose to make a payment, you'll have to wait a bit to make the full repay, if that makes sense, because I believe each payment, hold on, let me read something real quick. I think it's 1 week. So it says this packet includes information regarding your $1,000 loan, including a payment coupon book to make and keep better track of your payment. You can destroy this packet when you pay off the loan. So, but I'm pretty sure you have a week to pay each payment. So if you didn't, you don't have to pay it all back like the day of. Obviously, that would be a little difficult depending on how much you took out. But as you could see, if we go back into the computer and I wanted to take out another loan, there's no option because we haven't paid this loan back. So you could probably just keep on until it's done. We've got about 7 payments. Hold on, I'll be back once I finish this. Now we've got 0 payments left after I've done that. So if we click on this again, we can click destroy. And now if we go back to our computer, it should pop up. But now we will get on to the other mods, and I'm going to cover the Lot 51 next. So we're going to do the Doorbell one. And if you go into build /buy mode, but if we go to the items, I normally go items, and then I'll just click up here and click custom content. Now, if you do have a lot of custom content mods, just be careful because, or not custom content mods. If you have a lot of custom content in your game, then if you click custom content, they're all going to pop up. But in this case, I don't have that many mods in my game right now. So this is the Ding and Ditch Smart Doorbell. It kind of looks like a Ring doorbell, but it is quite nice. We'll go with this. Oh, I thought this was like a dark gray. I'm trying to match the house. I guess we'll do this one right here. And you can just put that, I'm gonna tilt it so you guys can see it. You can just put that right there. You can put it anywhere in your house. It is $249, but it is pretty cool. Also with the Lot 51 mods, you do need the Lot 51 core, but when you go to download the mod, it will you to download the core mod as well. So part of the doorbell mod, as you see in the title, there's a little camera on it. And you can, when you have Sims come over to your house, it will tell you who is at the door. So if we go into settings, you can see, you can name it, you can disable the ring notification, you can turn off, you can change the ringtone to classic or muted. If you don't want to hear the ringtone, you can just turn that off. This is where it gets fun. Detection mode. If you go into detection mode, you can do Face ID detection or motion detection. So if it, basically with the motion detection, if it will show a basic notification when motion is detected, but if you hit Face ID, it'll actually tell you who's at the door with a notification as well. So I always do Face ID because then I can see who's at the door and if I want my Sims to answer it or not. But let me show you the Face ID, because even if you bring your Sims out here, it'll still show it even though we live here. If we go outside, see it says Face ID has notified someone near Ding and Ditch Smart Doorbell, Rebecca Austin. And it shows you the little face and icon so you know exactly who's at your door. You can also ring the doorbell and it'll play a little sound. It'll play a little doorbell sound. So I believe when Sims walk up to the doorbell, like NPCs, they will click on the doorbell if they're trying to get in, which is cool because then you can hear it through the house if someone is there, but also with the Face ID. So then the next thing we go to is the alarm clock mod. This one is pretty freaking cool. So we're gonna go back into build mode and I'm actually gonna sell one of these lamps because we don't need lamps because it needs to sit on an object. It cannot be on, well, it actually can be on the floor, but I don't know why you'd put your alarm clock on the floor. There is this alarm clock that comes with the mod, but there's also a recolor one as well. I just can't remember who made the recolor, but there is another like mod you can download that basically recolors the alarm clock so you have more color choices. So if you didn't want this wood grain one, you could download the other one. I'll have to find it and put it on the thing for you guys because the color options, you have a lot more color options within the other mod, which is kind of just like a sub mod to this one. But anyways, we will go back to this alarm clock here. Look, it's very cute. It's a cute alarm clock, but this is where it gets cool. If you click on the alarm clock, you will see the sunrise tab. Click on that sunrise and you get a couple options. You can subscribe to Daily Report, which is basically a local weather and news from around the world. Each day you turn off your alarm, it will give you a daily report of what's going on in the Sims, in the world of the Sims. You can also create alarms, which you can do it by Pacific time, career-based ones, which is really cool because if you had a Sim, obviously in a career, they worked Monday through Friday or whatever their schedule was, the alarm would go off on the days that they have their jobs. And you can set more than one alarm clock. So if you have a career-based one and then on the off days, you maybe want them to get up a little later or maybe earlier, you can set that as well. But we will do a Pacific time here. And let's just say maybe like 8 a.m. And then here you can click be more Pacific, like if you wanted them like at 8:30 or like 8:15, but I'm just gonna click 8 a.m. and then it will show you Sunday through Saturday or Sunday through Sunday basically. But if you wanted to manage the weekly schedule, say, you know, the weekends you didn't want them to be up, you can just click on the days. When you select these days, this is the days that are selected, if that makes sense. So don't select the days you don't want them to wake up and then click the done check mark and it should show you Monday through Friday will be in green, if that makes sense. Sunday and Saturday will be grayed out because those are the days that alarm clock will not go off. And we'll click OK. We'll also subscribe to the Daily Mail and it should have subscribed. Yeah, you can unsubscribe at any time. You can also manage alarms as well. So maybe you wanted to click this one and then you could disable it or remove it or change the weekly schedule. We'll click OK. Now it is 2:39 in the afternoon, but thanks to UI cheats, we can time skip. Okay, there we go. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna drag her sleep through here. We can, oh wait, hold up, be careful. You wanna click sleep until alarms ring. If you don't do that, then it won't. See, we got a person here. It's the Goth families here. I'm sorry, I gotta go to sleep. my Sim's got to go to sleep. But hit sleep until alarm rings, because then that's when the alarms will ring. So it's almost 8 a.m. I just don't want to skip it and miss it. So we're just going to sit here until the clock goes off. And it should be going off any minute now. Yeah, there we go. You see it? It's like jumping up and down. And it makes that annoying alarm clock sound. But now we can click turn off alarm. You can also snooze it and it'll go off again, but it says, good morning, Rebecca. The weather is currently cool and heavy rain. Precipitation predicted for this day. And then it goes into, in the news, Noah Kane in the Harjo household left his job as a football team fresh recruit in the football team member career. And then in Sulani, they have the, I don't even know how to say that, the Kahanu household recently adopted a cat. And then Brindleton Bay, a dog was adopted by the Delgado household. So this is a lot like when you go to your mailbox and hit check recent neighborhood stories, except you can just get them off your alarm clock without having to click on the mailbox to click check recent neighborhood stories. Now, I don't have neighborhood stories on, so we wouldn't get anything anyways, but at least you can get it from the alarm clock and it'll let you know a little bit about what's going on in the Sims 4 world, which now brings us to the final mod, which is the functional wall mod. Not wall mod, the functional wall phone mod. We go back into build mode. We've spent a lot of time in build mode recently in this mod review, but we'll go to custom content. You do have 3 different options. I'm just gonna zoom in here. I'm gonna put it on this side because I feel like every wall phone was in the kitchen. At least mine was at my house growing up. We had a wall phone and it was in the kitchen. But you have a couple different options. You can get this automatic one. You can get this one, but I feel like that really is, it looks like a business phone, to be honest. So that is the Sims 2 automatic wall phone. And then you have the functional wall phone, which I actually quite like this one better. I don't know if you guys can see this. It just looks like your basic home phone. And then there is this TS3 immobile phone also right here. But I think we'll go with this one. And I don't know if there's a gray. We could probably do this option. We'll just place it down there. And then we can go back into live mode. And this is pretty cool because you actually do, you know, obviously get to use it. You have career on there. You can find a job. She doesn't have a job. You can also purchase a business, buy a restaurant, vet clinic, or buy retail lot. You can also socialize on here. You can plan an event, invite to hang out on current lot. We don't know anyone, so that's probably not going to work out. We can ask on date and chat with anyone who we know. This is kind of perfect though if you maybe like your family could go over, chat with them on the phone. Maybe you're doing like a decades challenge, so this would actually work out perfectly because wall phones were a big thing. They were a big thing growing up. I mean, they kind of fizzled out when I like grew up, but like at least like I feel like it was big in the 80s and 90s. Anyways, you could travel as well, invite out, move household, book a vacation, and then you can adopt. Is actually fun fact, back in the Sims 2 and 3, you could actually call on the wall phone, and that was how you adopted a child or like a baby or child. Like pretty sure like baby through teenagers you could adopt. And then you can also call the fire department. So if your kitchen decides to blow up, you can call a fire department using your wall phone in the kitchen. You can hire a service as well. She will go over and call them. You can actually filter this out for outdoor stuff. So repair service, professional gardener, or ranch hand. You can do home stuff as well, maid, repair service, nanny, or butler. And then this is kind of the miscellaneous, like not miscellaneous, but this is like everything on that list. But you see, she's using the phone. She's not even holding it. It's just like, it's just there. Is it because she has the book in her hand? Yeah, put the book back and then go over. We can also order a delivery. So she'll come over here. And then we can order pizza. We can order a pizza. We could do just a cheese pizza. And she's on the phone talking, or she was. I think I skipped it. Okay, well, it should be here shortly, but that's pretty much it to that side of it. It's still quite cool though. I mean, I think this is just a little add-on, a cute little add-on. Again, I didn't even think about it, but it would be perfect for Decades Challenge like I was talking about, because a lot of people take that very seriously, but thanks to our doorbell, we know that the pizza's here. We can go get our pizza now. But that's about it for this mod review. I hope you guys enjoyed, but I will end the video right here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and comment your favorite part about this mod review and what mod stuck out to you the most, or if there was any new mods that you learned in this mod review. But with that being said, if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But with that, I will see you all on Wednesday or Hump Day.